She was a radical and had quite a number of supporters, some of which were Raider sympathizers. She started to gain political advantage against the Rayons, pushing for an electoral ogloracy. Never heard that word before, my bad. So, a timely Libera attack did the trick. They could blame their inaction on the Howler artifact and show the galaxy how a Raider sympathizer ironically was killed by Raider terrorists. Aegis soldiers died that day. Civilians died that day. Ryons wanted Aegis soldiers to die in the explosion, just to fire up the Patriots against Raiders a little further. Do you understand why I have to do it now? Ryons need to lose their power, and the only way to do it is to get rid of Aphita. There has to be another way, Soren. There has to be. Losing Aphita won't just hurt the Ryons. It will hurt every Morion in the galaxy. We are talking about civs, children. I know. That's why you can't follow me, Eve. You can't do what I have to do. And if you tried to stop me, I love you, but I will have to kill you. Damn, bitch. We are the causality? I guess that means casualty? I don't know. Lives bound to the comfort of those who live above us. We are to cry in solitude, scream in silence. The involuntary keepers of the laughters of those unalike. Alright, cool. So, that went well, I guess. Nobody died, no hospital fights, we didn't even need a tranquilizer. Ugh, Egon, wanna have a drink? Your face is making me feel depressed. Maybe another day, Raider girl. Are you okay? Yeah, just need some time alone. Egon, listen. I'll help you get back to Mirai space. I'll ask Wiz to work on our stealth systems, get a few new upgrades. She is a better pilot than I am, so it's better if she flies us there. Not promising anything, but a restock of Mirai's finest cup noodles should do the trick. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. It's fine. You are still paying me, right? Of course. Great, count me in then. Listen, can we talk about it tomorrow? I'm a little tired and... Yeah, sure, no worries. Good night, Lana. Good night. And here we are. There you are. You guys are up early. Egon was updating us about the plan. Arian will definitely need new upgrades. Yeah, I thought so too. I miss sleeping on a proper bed. Your guest rooms are perfect, Lana. Glad it was up to your standards, Professor. Thank you for letting me use your bot charger, miss. Anytime, Kit. I've checked through my old contacts about scrap shops that could sell vintage skipper mods, but we need to leave early. Skippers are no longer in production, so it's not going to be easy finding parts for her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Good idea. I'll send you all a list. Wait. Me and Egon have never been on Peon 5. I don't know about him, but I will get lost alone. And I really don't want to get murdered today. It's my good hair day. Right, maybe you two should stay here. No, we'll help. We will? Just choose one, I'll take the other. Alright, I will take Egon, obviously. Egon is amused, apparently. Egon, let's go. Right behind you. Why is he amused by that? I guess that leaves us. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't get the implant junkie. Who? The Egon? Any creepy? I don't know. It doesn't scare me. Much. Great. What did they close the alley for? Prometheus. They are looking for some woman. They say she's been allying with Malefics. Malefics? That sounds serious. Did you just say Malefic? Yeah. Did they give you a name? I don't know. Wiz something? They must have found her old address. Told them I know of no Wiz. Told them I didn't say no Malefic. Still read the place apart, Prometheus bastards. Damn, Mirai. Like Libera isn't enough. They are sending their criminals to us now. What did you get yourself into, Frisky? What the fuck are you doing here? You are so busted. Capricorn is on to you. This isn't a laughing matter, Pisces. No, of course not. But look on the bright side. If he had proof, you'd have already been arrested. Though, from what I've heard about Capricorn's past, he is more of an execution before arresting type of guy when it comes to traitors. Such comforting thoughts. Get Sin's help. Isn't he supposed to organize the whole thing? can't contact Sin right now. They will be using Aphita to track my transmission data. That's why I need your help. I need you to contact the Egon and tell him to meet me at Azuno in 10 capital days. I can't even wink without letting Virgo know about it. I can just picture him eerily watching you sleep. Do you think he knows about our secret meeting? It's not as secret as he would like it to be. Here is the monthly Pisces Division Adept Supervision data. I hope the reports will be satisfactory. Wow, these reports almost look real. It's because they are real. You keep forgetting to pick them up. Right, forgetting. Do I have to read all of it? I mark the important parts for you. I love it when you talk dirty to me. Just get out. Any news from Pius? Her channel is offline. She is outside of the Mirai system, sir. What about Prometheus? Prometheus is on the move. They are searching everywhere for Wiz Chambers and her allies on Peon 5. But we cannot access Peon 5's civilian identification databases without permission of the Peon 5 government. They won't cooperate. They've got too much to hide. Make an appointment with the DSI. We need the intelligence's help. Yes, sir. And get me on board with Peon 5 News Channel. We need to make sure their people know exactly how dangerous Egons really are. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay you rats for that scrap. Not my problem. Let me know if you can find an SSP fan in almost perfect condition. You know what I had to go through to find this beauty? I'm guessing you ripped off a junior scavenger who got lucky. That son of a pimp earned way more than he deserved. I only bought it because I'm a collector myself. Have you seen the coils? Tell me it's not worth it. It's not. I'd rather buy from the Sladers. Sladers? You gotta be shitting me. You have a vintage skipper and you'll install Slader crap into that baby? It's business. Sladers are cheaper. I'm only here because I know you sell good stuff, but I can definitely live with a humbler fan. Humbler fan? That will break halfway through your takeoff. Can't be a real pilot if you don't even know how bad Slader scraps are. It's not worth it. I'll send word to my contacts on Peon 5. We'll get a better deal. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. We both know you don't have any contacts here, tech boy. Take a closer look at me, Raider. What do I look like? An implant junkie? Less patient and more Mirai. You, Exactly. What are you doing? Please, I don't want any trouble. Give me the fan, now. Take it. Please, just don't hurt me. I have a child at home. She's only 3. No, we won't hurt you. Don't worry. We're leaving now, okay? Here, take these axles for free. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Keep them, please. It's fine. Get out. What? Get the fuck out now. He's angry. I didn't get a choice again. Is that how you always work? More or less. Do you enjoy scaring raiders that much? Do we amuse you when we tremble against your mighty presence? No, Lana, I was just trying to help. No, you were demonstrating your power, not trying to help. Do you think you could just come here, throw your Mirai badge around and bully people into giving you whatever the hell you want? It was just a bargain, Lana. Yes, it was a bargain, not a fucking interrogation. You didn't need to scare her to death. What does it matter? She was going to rip you off. Is this your understanding of a successful bargain then? Congratulations, Egon. You managed to scare a raider shop owner to death. What's next? Beating the milkman up for latte. What? Lana, you're overreacting. You know, Mirai officials never visit Peon 5. We don't have any outposts here, so you have no reason to come. The rare occasions when you do, it's for hunting down your criminals or Libera. And whenever you are here, somehow it's always our people that end up dead. It's because this planet is notorious and known to be full of criminals. You don't discriminate. You treat everyone equally like trash. So you come here, bully your way through your investigation or whatever. Then you arrest our people, beat them up for hours until they talk. Sometimes they are innocent, sometimes they are not. And sometimes they end up dead during your questioning. But who cares? It's just one less dirtbag against the glorious Mirai system. Because what is one raider life in exchange for your precious Mirai comfort? You know what the worst part is? You'd never do that to any of your citizens. You would never say, it's just one life, who cares? So, your people know that they are safe. They know that their lives matter, and they feel safe. So safe that when something slightly bad happens to them, they are genuinely surprised. We just lock our doors and pray you don't look our way. We beg you to spare us so we can go back to our children. Raider people, my people, have a reason to be scared of you, and you just used that. Lana, I'm... Sorry? No, you're not. Alright, this should be all. I'll call Wiz and... During the search on Zeneron 3, North Raga, some of the locals rebelled against Aegis forces for their alleged abuse of power. While the leader of the active separatist group, called the True Zeronians, there you go, called the True Zeronians, has been arrested, many of their core members have escaped. The investigation of the attack on Peon 5 Auding continues. At least 24 people were killed in the Tull Acre Mall explosion, and nearly 120 were wounded. The attack was linked to the terrorist group Libera during the investigation conducted by the Prometheus 3rd Division. Prometheus Section Chief apologized on behalf of the police task force's failure to protect Peon 5 citizens, offering his condolences to the grieving families of the victims. Another significant development in the search for the missing Morai officer, First Pius Evelyn Delaney. While the search for the officer continues on many Raider and Morai planets, it has been hinted that a rogue Econ and a local may be involved in the case. Prometheus' 2nd Division has doubled the patrol and tightened security at the spaceports, taking the necessary precautions. However, the Peon 5 government has declared it has no intention of cooperating with the Aegis in giving them the identification data of possible subjects. Our job is to protect our civilians' privacy. The Prometheus will be assisting the Aegis military with their search for the terrorist. However, we will not be exchanging prior identification data, Prime Minister Kason Wolf explained. 2nd Videns of Morai Military Aegis, Robert Vance Delaney, has advised Raider citizens to use caution. Egons are smart, strong, stealthy agents of the Morai system. You will recognize them from the amount of implants they will have installed on their bodies and faces. We advise Raider civilians to stay clear of such suspicious individuals and that the authorities know as soon as possible. Yikes. Videns has been busy. He is trying to scare us, putting enough pressure on the people, and he thinks he will lure me out. We need to get out of here. If they are working together with the Prometheus, it's only a matter of time before they find us. Good thing your government doesn't seem to be cooperating with Aegis. They have a lot to hide, not because they love and protect their citizens. Nevertheless, it works. Trusting people's motivations is smarter than trusting their feelings. I don't trust their motivations either. They can be blackmailed, and it makes them dangerous. And I suppose your men can't handle this. Not without some kind of leverage over the government, no. You know I can't give you another Egon Videns. My people are of great importance to the system. I only need your help reaching the Peon 5 identification databases, that is all. You say identification databases like it's just a password-protected program waiting to be cracked open. You could use Aphyta and start another war with the Raiders. Do I have to remind you that the Egon was your responsibility? I told you I didn't want him when you brought him to me. He had those eyes, rebellious, too much like his mother's. His chart was clean. Charts can be tampered with, eyes cannot. I don't know whether to find it ironic that you do not trust the very machine that is the base of your division. I am the Director of Systems Intelligence, Videns. Not trusting isn't my job. I'm sure Aphyta isn't taking it personally. But you are correct, the Egon is my responsibility. He is a reckless boy, it's his greatest weakness. But it is also his greatest strength, it makes him unpredictable. You cannot catch him while he is on the defensive, you need him to attack. That's when he will make a mistake. I will tell the planetary divisions to keep an eye on the ephemeris codes. If they catch a glimpse of his next move, we will be the first ones to know. Are you having second thoughts? No, this is bigger than me or him. He will pay for his crimes. I can't get the civilian IDs for you, but I may be able to find some dirt on Peon 5's government, something we can use for leverage. I appreciate it. Videns, before I go, what do you know about the new Howler? Nothing of value so far, I'm afraid. Don't you think this Howler's arrival is very timely? Pray to the 12s that the Egon has nothing to do with the Howler, Director. We don't want another Palmer case. I don't think prayer is going to do us any good at this point. Ooh la la. Kit, hand me the X-Driver. Yes, miss. Thanks for the upgrade, Carell. Kit's a great help. I have a feeling I was ripped off. Nevertheless, I'm happy to help. No, it's too dangerous. We can't pass the Venereth. We can't pass the Venerth way. Well, I'm officially out of ideas, which is surprising because I'm usually full of them. Look, we can go to Dainia like we planned and take a shuttle to the station from there. And how do you plan on buying the permits? Forged identity? No, it wouldn't work. We need to steal them at the port. I can't believe you're supposed to be the respectable one. You've got a priority call. It's Aaron. I'm directing the call to the ship. Hey, I caught the traitor. Lana, shut down the comm channels, now. Don't even try to disconnect. I've already locked down your remote connection. You have nowhere to hide. What's going on? She is Ryan. Just do as I say. Haha, this is hilarious. Zoya? Care Bear. How? Why? Long story. I have news from our mutual friend on Ryan Station. Aaron? The very same, but before any of that, what the hell are you wearing? It's hideous. It's Raider fashion, don't judge. Very exotic. Should I still shut down the comm channels? Where is Aaron? What did you do to him? Relax, I'm on your side. 12, so much tension. Aaron is fine, mostly. Capricorn and Virgo are after him, so he won't be picking up your calls anytime soon, but he will join you at Azuno Luminous Terminal in 10 days. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Great. They don't have any proof yet. I'll be doing my best to keep them off your bestie's tail, but I'm not exactly safe either. Just keep my bestie safe and we're even. Right? Right. Don't let Capricorn get suspicious. He is... I know what Capricorn is, Egon. I work with him. I said don't worry. Karel. You look good. Of course I do. This is Yamamura Kagami, newest collection. Not out to public yet. You are exploiting your political power, again. But everyone else is doing it too. Listen, I have to go now, but do take care of yourself, okay? Don't do anything stupid like suddenly feeling brave. I know this is all very exciting for you, but keep your wits about you. I miss you, and I'll kill you if you die before me. Yes, ma'am. And you must be the Raider girl. You're shorter than I expected. Hey! Alright, stay alive, you all. Pisces out. Ah, so I guess we have our orders. Azuno, huh? It'll be a pain to get there. The area is full of pirates. It's better than Nova Station. A little better. Let's hope your new mods are useful. You and me both. I'll check out how Wiz is doing. Don't break anything. So, Pisces is the friend who helped you escape. Technically, she asked Aaron for help, but yes, that's her. She's my childhood friend. Having Orion on the inside is quite smart, Karel. What? No, definitely no. I don't have her on the inside. Just leave her out of this. She has done enough. You know, I worked with her once when she was still an Egon. No offense, but I'm glad she's not taking field jobs anymore. What did she do? Actually, never mind. I don't want to know. You do not. Were you also a Ryan candidate back in the system? No, the director would die before she'd let me become a Ryan. Why not? I was never a good student of hers. I doubt Pisces was a good student either. I bet she flunked a lot. We don't have grades, we have missions. So you failed your missions? Quite often, yes. Really? Why? I have no loyalty towards the Mirai system. No morals to keep me grounded. No affections to keep me concerned enough. Besides, there is no going back once you are a Ryan. Not like they can demote you. They'll just execute you instead. To be honest, I'm glad I'm a mediocre Egon at best. I'd make a terrible Ryan. Common sense is not that hard of a concept to grasp, you know. I don't even know what common sense is anymore. Make an Affeta search. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Affeta is not a ZNet search engine. You can't just use it to search for things online, Karel. Really? Kind of a waste. I wonder what kind of freaky shit teenage Egons would find if they searched for porn in that database. You do not want to know. So you've looked. Oh, that's just... Now I have to know. Scientific research? Disgusting, guys. Stop. I'm sorry, but only family members are allowed at this time. Look, it'll only take a minute. I'm not in the mood for a long chat either. Hospital rules. Nothing I can do. Please come back during visiting hours. It's okay, I called him. But I won't tell the doc, I promise. Please? Only for a few minutes. I can't lose my job over this. Thank you, Haley. Haley, was it? Yes, you remembered. Yeah, of course I did. I'll leave you be. Please don't take too long. She's fucking gay. Shit, I get it. I get the gay vibes. She is into you. Are you sure Aegis is involved? Yeah, they're working with the Prometheus. Aegis doesn't work with the Prometheus. They'll force P-5 government to sign the extent sanction. If the soldiers are here already, they are taking over the case. This is rapidly heading towards a political shitstorm. You have no idea. Anyways, you said you'd pay if I heard anything, so here's your news. Could have just used the VX, by the way. I have no idea why I had to come all the way down here for this. I need more time before Aegis finds me. Whatever you fancy, princess. If that's all, I'll take my money and leave now. Wait. Yeah? I need your help. Here we go. If Aegis arrests your friend, I'll never get to my brother. Maybe that's a good idea, you know. Getting to your brother hasn't been very healthy for you so far. 10k fixed. No questions asked. Aegis has anonymous transaction servers I can use. Do whatever you want with it. I've literally just landed here. 15k. I need a new gun too. 17k. My last offer. I'll hire a Marian hitman with that kind of money. Professional. Fine, fine. How can I say no to the only friend I have in the whole galaxy? I am not your friend. Well, you should be. I am an amazing person. This is just a job. If you say so, princess. Stop calling me that. I missed you too, princess. How's it going? Almost done installing the second one. I'll need more time for the flight engines. Anything I can help with? Your spaceport buddies won't be able to hide us much longer. Nah, I got it covered. I'll be quick. Besides, they owe me for that extraction job we done a few years ago. Alright. Priority call? It's Valerie. Val, what's up? Lana, it's the Prometheus. You have to leave now. Val? Valerie? Bluff it. What's going on? It's the Prometheus. They are home. Lana, no. I know what you're thinking. If you go back home, it'll only make things worse. If I don't go back, they'll take Valen. She just told me to bail on Grid. This is my fault. I should never have brought us home. You absolutely can't go back. Without proof, they can't hold her in for long. Can you bet her life on it? This is my sister, Wiz. This is Valerie. Shit. Finish the mods and get them to Azuno. Are you serious? I'll get the Prometheus off our backs. I know a guy. You gotta be kidding me. They will call you in for questioning, Lana, and you and I both know what that means. Wiz, I know the captain. He will let me go. I don't like this. What am I supposed to tell the rebel squad here? Just tell them I have a thing I need to take care of and I'll meet them at the destination as soon as possible. And they'll just be fine with it. Yeah, they will. They don't care about me. They don't care about any of us. They'll be too busy for a rescue mission. Trust me. I'm not fine with it. Don't worry about me. I'll be right back. I promise. We haven't had any visitors for months, Captain. I don't know what you're talking about. Why do they all look like dwarves? Whatever. Your daughters are in trouble, Eli. I'll do my best, but Aegis is holding our leash on this one. My girls are innocent. They have nothing to do with this Morai terrorist. They only want Lana, Sylvie. They know it'll be hard to make a believable case with Wiz's clean record. Aegis just needs a scapegoat for their failure, and they'll use Lana's records for that. You know how they work on P-5, Doc. She was a teenager. It's all past her. She stole the Prometheus aerobike and crashed it into the Department of Finance when she was 15, Sylvie. Even if it's past her, it's not past her criminal record. They can very well use it as an excuse to declare her a separatist. You are wasting your time here, Captain. This has nothing to do with us. We're just dwarves here. Arian was seen fleeing the scene of the Solaris incident that happened a few days ago. That ship belongs to your daughters. They are scavengers. Is it so unbelievable that they deal with smugglers? I'm just here to ask them a few questions, Doctor. Hello, Captain. Long time no see. It's been a long time, little Brice. I see you haven't changed at all. You look older. Tactful, as always. If you're here to pick me up personally, things must be quite serious at the station. What am I accused of this time? Collaborating with a malefic, stealing a Howler artifact, conspiring with a wanted criminal against the Morai system. Well, I moved up in the crime world. I'm guessing you want me to come to the precinct with you, answer your questions, spend the night behind bars for show before you let me out after a heartfelt lecture? You always were my smartest criminal. That's because you only catch the idiots. That's okay. We'll take it from here. Thank you, Captain. Who are you? Sergeant Chris Jansen of the Aegis Military, 6th Regiment, ma'am. We are taking over the case. You have no jurisdiction over Peon 5 citizens. We will be doing the questioning, Sergeant. Under the 7-8E code, we have the authorization to take over any case regarding malefics and their accomplices. It is considered a galactic threat, Captain. You don't have the extent sanction. Oh, but I do have them. Your government just signed the authorization file. What does that mean? The government just gave them full control over your case. Wait, what? It's out of my hand, Brice. I'm sorry. Now, if I may. No, you can't take her. She is a Peon 5 citizen. Stand back, sir. I will not warn you twice. Sergeant, I'll come with you. Stop threatening my family. Please. Sergeant, stand down. We do not want a political disaster. They are acting as an accessory to the conspiracy against the Eosos Nebula. Cooperating with a malefic, concealing evidence of the rogue Egon's involvement, and possibly keeping a stolen Howler artifact. These are crimes punishable by death. So is assisting the criminals, Captain. Don't test me. I'll come with you. Please leave my family out of this. How noble. No, you are not going anywhere. I'm calling my lawyer. I don't have time for this. No! Valerie, no! What have you done? What have you done? Chapter 5. Shit, bitch. Chapter 5. The Martyr. Am I going to finish this today? Are there 5 chapters? I don't know how many chapters there are. We are the wounded. Scared, weak, destitute. We want to fight, we want to resist. All hidden beneath the vagrant surface. Okay. So cold. I'm so cold. How long has it been exactly? I need to get out of here. Valerie, it's my fault. Please be alive. Please be alive. Please be alive. Please. Let's go, Raider. Yay or nay? I have a feeling you aren't letting me out. You're being sent to maximum security. You must have pissed off the wrong people. Do you know anything about my sister? Is she alive? Her name is Valerie Brice. I don't even know who you are, honey. I'm just here to take you to Max. Great. It's been 2 weeks. She hasn't said a word. Econ and everyone, Soren, they're not rescuing me? I'm sad. It's been 2 weeks. She hasn't said a word. What about her VX? Did you find anything useful? No, sir. The implant was an older model. Second-hand, her memory data is mostly corrupted. Convenient. Would you like me to contact the intelligence? We can always use Afita for a thorough data search. No, this is a military matter. I will try to reason with her first. Yes, sir. Has she been informed about her sister? No, not yet. Good. Keep it that way. Vidance, you called for me? Yes, how are you feeling? Ready for duty, sir. I want you to join me for the interrogation of Lana Brice. She may be less reluctant to speak if she sees a familiar face. I've only spoken to her once, Vidance, and it wasn't on friendly terms. I doubt it will change anything. I wasn't asking. Yes, sir. The unrest in our borders is growing, and Libera is taking advantage of it. They can't be allowed to become the voice of independence in Raider territory. They have a bloody and violent history. The people won't forget about Libera's past easily. Enemy of my enemy, they will make temporary truce with Libera if we prove to be a more dangerous opponent. We hold the leash of Libera. Worrying about it is pointless. We cannot allow our involvement with Libera to go out on the surface. Oh, here she is, Queen! Aegis needs to be more careful while questioning Raider civilians. During their investigation on Raider planets, we are turning them into martyrs. Is the soldier who shot that Raider doctor being investigated? We need to show our good faith, even if it's just for show. The rogue Egan needs to be dealt with the help of the Raider people. Call it a joint effort, or Aegis will be the spark of another war. We need to keep the Raider sympathizer media under control. We can't have them broadcasting anything we don't want them to. Troubling times ahead of us. Let us find this howler as soon as possible and make sure they do not play a part in the upcoming Cardinal Cross. Dun dun dun. News anchor. An explosion has ripped through a protest march in the Ashinda capital, Skuna, killing at least 23 people and wounding more than 100, officials say. The blast hit Zerbid Hill as thousands of people marched to demand human rights for Raider planets during galactic investigations conducted by Aegis military. Although there were more than 80 Raider-born in the protests, the majority were Marian civilians who were hoping to end the discrimination against Raiders. Sergeant Chris Jansen of the Aegis military 6th Regiment is the first of 3 soldiers accused of ill treatment of Raider civilians during the Peon 5 investigation of the Egon that recently went rogue. His actions on the Raider planet are currently under strict investigations by the judicial authorities. They'll just let him go with a pat on the back. Typical. I'm going back. It's been weeks. There is nothing you can do on Peon 5, Wiz. Don't speak to me. This is your fault. I should be there. Val is a sister to me too. Egon is right. There is nothing we can do right now. My bad. Peon 5 is filled with Aegis soldiers and bureaucrats. You can't set foot in that planet without alerting the entire Aegis regiment. You'll only make it worse. What am I supposed to do, then? Wait? Valerie's in the hospital and Lana is locked up in God knows where. We'll find her, Wiz. I promise. Keep your promises. She went there to save your ass. As soon as we are done with this mission, we will find her. Screw you all. Egon. She won't leave. She's not stupid. Just give her time. I don't have time. I need to be back before Capricorn and Virgo find the proof of my involvement in your case. Right. We need Sin. I need you focused. I am focused. I've seen you focused before, Saren. This is not it. She can take care of herself. She has to. Egon, you save me or I'm dumping your ass even though we're not even together yet. Lana Brice. Who? You totally got the wrong person. I am the second of Edens of Aegis military. I am also the one in charge of catching and bringing the Egon back to the system for his trial. And this is my first Pius. We've met before. Yes, my sister saved your life. I'm grateful. Valerie, is she okay? Please, I have to know. I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to give you any information about your family at this time. I truly regret the involvement of your family in this case. Egons can be very manipulative, and we do not blame you for wanting to help him escape. Well, thanks. Aren't you a friendly bunch? You have to understand, the Egon is a real threat to the galaxy. If he succeeds, he will start a war none of us want. We need your cooperation, Miss Brice. Couldn't you have asked nicely before the torture bits? Enhanced interrogation techniques, not torture. Our methods so far seem to have completely failed. Pianos are always the hardest ones to crack, I admit. Pius is annoyed. Oh god, such compliments. People will talk, Videns. Miss Brice, tell me what you know about Egon's plans. Or somehow did he never share it with you? I thought so. If I may ask, do you know anything about the Rose Palmer case? What has that got to do with anything? Everything. Please answer his questions. I don't know much about her, to be honest. She was a Raider Egon who went rogue and blew up a Morai space station. She was a very smart and talented Egon. She could even become a Rayon had she not have betrayed the system. When she went rogue, none of us could believe it. Some of us even thought she was still undercover. She was sent after the leader of an active Marian separatist group. His name was Ewan Reynolds, charming, cunning, and very dangerous. It was supposed to be an easy job for an Egon of her talents, yet she could never catch the guy. Her reports would never reach the headquarters in time, sometimes for days, sometimes for months, bad intel, wrong coordinates. She started to work for him. With him. It wasn't long before we found out he was in fact a howler. It made sense. Only a howler has the power to turn someone as loyal as Rose Palmer against the system. Of course, it would be wrong to blame it all on the howler himself. It was Rose who made her choices. She chose destruction over peace, and I was forced to eliminate the threat. Is this a heroic tale about how you got your promotion? I assure you, a promotion was the last thing on my mind at the time. She was the mother of my son, Miss Brice. Rose Palmer was my wife. Your son? The Egon. He is your son. Rose Palmer was his mother. And he is following her steps. We don't have time to be enemies, Lana. Don't you think it's a few enhanced interrogation techniques late for that? Soren is my brother. I wish him no harm. He thinks he can find his identity in this battle, but it's not even his. He is just pretending to feel closer to his mother somehow. Who says I give a bluff about the Egon? He brought me into this mess. Maybe I only help him in spite of you people. We will let you think this through. I hope you will at least try to see our point of view, difficult as it may be. What do you think? She is stubborn, I'll give her that. You were too passive. She will talk. We don't need to alienate her any further. She just needs time. Check in with Agnesa. I need you focused. You are the only one who can bring him back. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.